So I am driving down the road in the car with my kids, and I hear this horrible sound come out of the back seat, and I kind of glance quickly to see my son Oliver, he's 10 years old, holding his chest and having serious chest pains, and he's absolutely terrified, and I felt completely helpless. What do I do? And I'm driving and I'm wanting to be safe, but I'm wanting to tend to him, and as I start to pray, I hear under his breath over and over and over, God help me, God help me, God help me. And I turn and he looks at me and he says, Mom, it worked. And I didn't realize that he had spent, how much time watching me say, God help me with my anxiety. God help me with my marriage. God help me in this parenting moment. God help me with my depression. God help me because I feel insecure right now. God help me. I feel like I'm protecting myself and I feel uncomfortable. God help me. Sometimes that's the only prayer I would pray, and I've taught my children that there's power in the name of Jesus. By just saying God's name, the enemy trembles, and I'm a huge fan of making the enemy tremble because of what he's tried to do in my life. And so any opportunity to do that, I seize it. But like with children, especially as a mother, I want them to know you don't have to have this elaborate language to talk to the Almighty. You can just say his name. And so to see my 10-year-old son in a moment of true, authentic, sheer panic, he called on the name of Jesus and he helped him. And in Psalms 120 verse 1, it talks about, I cried out to the Lord in my distress and he answered me. And I love that it says he answered me because that means he's listening and he's answering and he's listening and he's answering. And so I felt like, you know what? This is a simple prayer and it should be turned into a song. And so I wrote it.
God help me